Okay, Daisy, we get it. Shh. Hey, hey guys, Nick CZ here, and I'll read you a creepypasta here. More like a let's read, so to speak. So, I'll send you the link over to the well, anyway, I am so sorry for all, but credit goes to Emma May, and we're gonna read this and critique this, and yeah. I lived in the town of Caulfield. I don't know. It's spelled Caulfied. Well, that town in Virginia all my life, and I've never experienced anything more threatening and horrific than when I traveled through Sarah's Trail. I was only 16 years old at the time and a real adrenaline junkie. To me, the trail was just a convenient path that made travels from my friend Chloe's house to my house shorter in time. You could have just said it was just a shortcut to your house. So, whatever. The trail began near the local Walmart. Hashtag not sponsored by Jack Diddley Squat. Just like that. Yeah, so I'm not sponsored. My videos aren't sponsored. But, you'll actually see some very interesting videos that I'll be posting, and I'm actually gonna start a career on YouTube as a Let's Player. So yeah, well, I'm gonna do other things too besides gaming. But yeah, so that's just basically it. I'm gonna play like games like SCP Containment Breach and the Amnesia games and stuff. Just the classics, you know. Just 'cause. Anyway, back to the story now. The trail began near the local Walmart, where the back of the store led into a forested area called... Now it's spelled field now. Oh, so it is called field? Did this person even... Did Emma even have, like, spell check when she was typing this out? Or what? I don't know. Caulfield was basically all woods and bush, and it stretched all the way to the other side of town, where most of the housing complexes were, including mine. My history teacher had told us one day during a lecture that the trail was the remains of what used to be railway tracks constructed for the old railway system, but rotted away after years of neglect due to the business being sued in the 1920s. Apparently, there had been a train that derailed, killing about 200 people in the spring of 1923. It was because the track had not been laid properly, and the business neglected to fix them. But that wasn't the only dark history behind the trail. If you asked locals about the trail, those who had been living there during the summer of 1967, they would tell you the story of Sarah Ann Bluer. She had been in grade 12, a real advantage. Sorry, that was my fault. A real ambitious art student. She had worked on the church mural downtown. Her signature painted among the rest of her peers as reminiscence of a lost spirited youth. I would like to say that it's a good build-up. This has good build-up so far. I like the plot too, but Emma May, I'm gonna be very constructive and careful what I say. But I already caught several grammatical spelling errors and stuff. Now, I'm not one for grammar, but even I can see that. But maybe this writer, maybe English wasn't her first language, or maybe she was in a hurry to upload this and stuff. I have no idea. But please, hear me out. This is a good creepypasta so far. But anyways, I'm gonna continue this without any. Why can't I talk right? Anyway, one night she decided to sneak out, which, according to her mother in later interviews, was unlike her, and attend the end of the year party being held by the prom queen of 1967. During the party, Sarah decided to leave early and make her way back home using the trail. Her mind in trail. Well, that's a weird grammatical flaw. During the party, Sarah decided to leave early and make her way back home using the trail, her mind in a drunken state. I can tell this person tried their best. And I can understand I know what she's saying in this. I know. And this story is acceptable if, despite multiple errors, people still know what the heck you're saying, then that's good. This isn't like... this is a good pasta, okay? I'm sorry, I keep... I'll tell you when I'm like done or close to done. I have no idea, but so far so good, Emma. So far so good. So the people at the party claimed that they didn't even see her leave. Of course, at that point, they were all probably so drunk they didn't know which way was up. They found out the next morning at school that Sarah Bluer had not returned home that night. Posters were... I keep